Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of our No Budget Films MOSAIC introduction. I'm Sam Hausman, I'm the director for This Is a Film About Something Productions. And today we're going to be going over what equipment we brought to Puerto Rico with us to shoot our feature film. So let's take a look. Let's go over why this is important. So when we went to Puerto Rico, we only could fit all of our equipment in our personal items, which means we didn't have a lot of space. So we had to be very, very intentional with the equipment that we brought and why we were bringing it. So let's start on our cameras. We shoot on a Sony a7S II. That was the first thing that went into the bag, along with a secondary camera. I have a Lumix G7, just in case something bad happened to the A7S. So along with the camera, we made sure to bring our monitor, which is a huge help when shooting. If you don't know what a monitor is, it's a small TV that connects to your camera so that you can see in the field what you're actually doing on a bigger scale. So you can check your focus, make sure everything is lined up really properly. It's a huge, huge, huge asset to have with you. I have a Zhiyun Pro Crane Plus. It's a very small 3-axis gimbal that was a huge help to have with us in Puerto Rico. It's a stabilizer to help you get really nice and pretty shots. Let's talk about lenses. We decided early in our pre-production process that we wanted to have everything have a really similar look just because of what the film was. So I opted to only bring a Rokinon 50mm prime lens. It was awesome. It gave it such a cool look. It's sharp, it's cheap, it's a really good lens to purchase. I really love Rokinon. So good job, Rokinon. Okay. Oh, I purchased an ND filter from Gobi. It's a great ND filter to have. And also with every purchase, Gobi plants a couple of trees. So that's cool. So in terms of tripod, I brought a Manfrotto travel tripod that condenses to small enough to fit in our bag, which was awesome, and it performed really well. I wish it had a fluid head, or at least a more fluid head than the one that comes with it, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices for having something more compact. So let's talk about sound now. So I brought a Rode NTG4 Plus. It's our shotgun microphone. It's an awesome microphone. We chose it because of its sound quality and its long battery life. It's an awesome mic. It's relatively cheap, so you should go purchase that. We also brought our Tascam DR40, which is our field recorder. It's cheap, it's pretty good, it does what it needs to do. The only thing we couldn't fit in our bag was a boom pole. So what I did was I just purchased a boom pole for like $30 on Amazon and had it shipped right to Puerto Rico. So I wouldn't have to worry about having it in my bags. And then I actually just shipped it back home because it was cheap enough. So for lighting, we actually brought a couple of LED lights with barn doors on them. They are Yongnuo Digital YN300. They're pretty good lights. They're not the best in the world, but they're really bright and they work. Also, they fit in our bag really well for something like this. We made sure to bring a GoPro just in case we needed it. It's small enough to fit in our bag. One of the things that we needed in there was a drone. So I have a Mavic Air. It's very, very small and compact. It has such good quality. It's really strong. It's powerful, flying in windy conditions, especially on a beach in Puerto Rico. It was super helpful to have with us and very small and compact, so it fit and it worked really well for us in this production. We also made a hard copy of our script and made sure to upload a digital copy of our script just in case we needed it. One of the most important things is this journal. In this journal is all of my production notes, everything we needed to reshoot on one day, all of my notes for specific scenes, all of the scenes we were going to shoot each day and when. So it was super helpful to keep a physical journal of what we were going to shoot and when, so that way I could always know what's next on the schedule. So I would do that. You have such a higher sense of accomplishment when you get to cross something off. For me, I feel like I'm less likely to forget something if it's written down. So we made sure to have all of our batteries for everything and all of our chargers for everything. Those both were very, very, very important. The most important thing we brought was an external hard drive with a terabyte of information on it. So that way, after every day and every time a card filled up, we could go back up what we shot. So make sure you always have backups of everything. It's so important. Make room in your bag for backups and make room in your budget for backups. Even with all the backups we had, we still lost a scene that we shot in Puerto Rico. If you don't get anything else, backups. If you want to explore anything else, or if you have any questions for us about how or why we shot our feature film, go ahead and leave those in the comments, and we'll try and answer those for you guys. Thank you for coming to No Budget Films today. I'm Sam, and go make a movie.